Tell me to yourself, Srival.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Srivali Batina. Came from Machilipatnam, Krishna district, and have completed my bachelor's from Krishna University in computer science and engineering with an aggregate of 8.2 CGPA. I had some internships. I have done some internships in Google, Devton, and have some certifications in Python, Java, and HTML in prestigious institutes like Stanford University and all. And have some knowledge, a little knowledge about machine learning, artificial intelligence, and testing. Regarding that interest, I joined a course in Vcube software solutions in testing. Currently, I am pursuing an career growth in testing. Thank you, sir. And
So could you please elaborate this? What is that? You're given a internship like Black Snake game in 2 weeks of time, right? Could you please elaborate the things? What the things that you have done it?
yes, sir. In the internship, I learned about Python programming, sir, and also some sort of graphics, sir. And I have put this all in the learning in the Baby Snake game, sir. The Baby Snake game is an old version of Nokia Snake game, sir, and I recreated that game in the platform which are provided to me by the Stanford University. And in that, I performed an snake. I developed a snake and its prey. When the snake eats its prey, the new prey has to be generated in a random position. And when we click on the right side, it should move to right side. And when we click on the down side, it should move to down. Like that, I've created. Sir. And every time the snake eats the prey, we need to get a rise in the points. Sir. It's from 1 to 10, sir. The maximum of the points you can get as per the difficulty level I created is 10, sir. Yes,
okay,
sir.
and I just want to know what are the regression algorithms?
I use 10 regression algorithms in it, sir. Like XGBoost, linear regression, random forest regression.
Okay, you're written using metrics like MSN, MEE. What does that mean?
Sir, MSc and ME are the things that you use to calculate the score of the regression algorithms performance, sir.
Okay.
In that, they will give the performance of the regression algorithms. Based on that, I classified the regression algorithms that which can be predicted, which can predict the fruits more accurately.
So what is that created a data set with respect to 3 lakhs of entries? What does that mean?
Sir, I got a data set of 60 entities, sir, from my teacher, and then I recreated them into an 3 lakhs data set, sir, by making some changes like change in the fruit colors, change in the fruit name, like giving the variations. So they have certain limits from 0 to 100 as based on the fruit weight, sir. So I used every limit in that, and so I created up to 3 lakh entities, sir, in the data set.
Okay, so I think you have done your bachelor's degree in computer science, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what is the reason behind it? Why you are coming into testing? Any reason behind it?
Yes,
any
sir.
Particular reason?
Yes, sir. Actually, my sister is also in testing side, sir. So she works from home, sir. And by seeing her, I got interest in testing, sir. So I want to learn testing. I want to be a tester by seeing her. So I started learning testing, sir. And after started learning my testing, I felt like this is the place I have to be.
Oh, okay, good. And we go to the topic. And what is the difference between a system designing and test designing?
So system designing is a phase where we write the code, sir. The dev team will write the code, sir. And test designing is the phase where we write the test scenarios and test cases, sir.
Okay, now let's take what is the difference between a waterfall model and agile model?
Yes, sir. Waterfall model is the first well-known model, sir. In waterfall model, we can't add new requirements in the middle of the model, sir, and it is not suitable for larger requirements. But agile model is suitable for larger requirements, and we can add any number of requirements at any time, at any point of time. And in waterfall model, we can only go in a one-phase mode, sir. But in agile model, we can come in the back process also. In waterfall model, all the phases are dependable, but in agile model, phase dependency will be no, sir. No phase dependency is there.
Okay, and good. And what are the roles of a QA?
So the roles of a QA can be like understanding requirement document is the first role, sir. Then they are writing and planning, and then writing the test scenarios and test cases, raising the defects if any, if not, sir, executing, and then reporting, sir.
What about reporting?
reporting all the work that we have gone through the testing phases, sir.
Okay. Now let's check. There is a defect in the application. You found a defect, but the application has to go on production tomorrow.
Sir.
Your manager is told to release the defect as is to the production. Then what you will do?
No, sir, I cannot make it to go to product, sir, as production, because I am responsible for the product, sir, as I will give my signature on that this is the quality product. I am certified it. So if I say that it's okay for production, then it's my mistake, so I won't do that, sir.
That's for sure, because tomorrow is a deadline to complete the task. Then
Yes,
what
sir.
you will do?
I will just inform that to my QA lead, and I will assign.
Lead also telling that okay, no problem, you can release the to production.
No, sir, I won't do it, because if any problem arises at the customer side, then I have to be responsible for what I have done, right, sir? So I think I have to give an quality product to them. It's my main responsibility and main motto, right, sir? So I won't say that you can proceed with the production. I just
Okay. Now let's take. You found a defect. The defect is valid defect only. You raise a defect to developer.
Yes, sir.
On seeing the defect, developer rejected it.
Yes, sir.
Then what you will do?
I again raise the defect to the developer, sir, because it's a valid defect.
Again, developer rejected it.
Then I will ask my QA lead, sir, because it's a valid defect, right, sir? So
Okay.
I will inform my manager that it's a valid defect, but I raised it to the developer. He said it's not invalid and he's rejecting it. So it's invalid, right, sir? So I need to.
Okay. After contact with manager also, you raise a defect and still developer rejecting it.
I can't say that it's completed all the test cases, right, sir?
See, only one test case will be there for the failed test case, right? The remaining test case will be passed. I do agree. But what you will do? If the developer rejects the defect, then what you will do?
I don't agree to next phase. I don't send it to production. As you asked me, if we completed the test cases, if we completed the complete process, we will send that to the production, right, sir? So I won't send it because I won't sign.
Okay. What is the difference between a verification and validation?
Sir, in verification phase, involved by the dev team, and the other phase is involved by QA team, sir. In verification, we perform system designing and architectural designing, modular designing, requirement gathering. These are the performed by the dev team, sir. In validation phase, we perform that testing phases like unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and user acceptance testing, sir. In this phase, in the middle of this, we will perform that writing of test cases, sir.
Okay. So whenever you found a defect, how can you categorize it?
So we can categorize that based on the its priority and severity, sir. We as a QA member, we say it's severity, sir. We will categorize that on the basis of severity, sir. So if it is an Sachin, for example, the same example that, sir, Sachin Tendulkar should be like Sachin Tendulkar, something Sachin only. Then it's an defect, sir, but it can be will be so particular about the names, right, sir? So it should be a major. It will go under the major category, sir, severity, because everyone is so particular about name.
High severity.
Yes, sir, because everyone is particular about their name, right, sir?
Priority or severity?
Severity, sir.
Could you please give me an example of low priority, low severity?
Low priority and low severity. Yes, sir. For example, we are having, we take a Gmail box and we have that next one is sent, next one is important space, sir. Okay. If we place that important page at the front and after that we place the send page, then it can be considered low priority and low severity, sir, because it can be anywhere.
Let's take an example. For the example, the user friendly application is there. Now the application is user friendly or not?
Yes, sir, it's user friendly. Because we can use anything, sir. Sir, if it is either in the top or bottom, it don't change, right, sir? The order.
Okay. Now let's take an example onto it.
Yes, sir.
We know it always after username we have password, right?
Sir.
We have username, after username we have password.
Yes, sir.
In an application, we have the application like this. First we have password after the username. Is it going to impact users?
Yes, sir.
Then same way that is going to impact users only, right?
We can use that when there is an inbox important and send page or on the in the order, they can be they can change their order, right?
Requirement says that has to be same order. In that case,
requirements that they have to be in same order. That's why we're saying that it comes to an defect that they are in different order, right, sir? So we'll categorize.
Requirement says that those has to be in same order. If there is order is not there, then it should be a big impact. Then it cannot be defect of low severity, low priority, right?
Yes, sir. If the requirements say the order also maintains like a high impact, then we need to consider that, sir. But
Apart from this, do you have any other example of high severity, low severity, low priority?
like if we take our classroom, sir,
Mm-hmm.
we're having a classes, sir. If I came in, like every time I used to sit in a second row, sir, but it was occupied by some other person because it was my seat particularly, but someone occupied it because they don't know. Then I will sit in the back side.
Mm.
It won't impact me for because I can sit anywhere, right, sir? So it's don't impact because I can listen to the class in the same way, and I'm also okay because there is a mistake, but I am okay with because I can listen to the class in the same way, right, sir?
Yes, I am happy with this real-time example. Can you explain this based upon application?
In a technical way, right, sir? For example, if you take a mobile phone, sir, if you open the mobile phone, we get to see some icons in the screen, sir.
Mhm.
But for some mobile phones, we don't get to see the icon because we can't swipe right side. We can only
Go
to
top,
that.
okay.
Yes, sir. For example, if we have like swiping option, it will be more convenient because some people may go out, but some people majority people use swiping. So if we miss it swiping like that, and if it fails swiping, then it can be considered because it is an issue. But we can also drag because we all know that we can drag the phone up there and we can check the icons there. So many of the people like to swipe, but if they miss the swipe, they will just swipe up and they will. So this can be also considered as low priority and low severity.
Okay, no problem, fine. And now, whatever information we generally try to provide when you're raising a defect.
So
When you're raising a defect, whatever information you will generally provide?
So what is the defect that we identified? Like
Mhm.
what is actually it need to be and what it is there.
Mhm.
We'll raise it and we'll say them, sir. What is that's it, sir. Like,
Only these type of information. My expected this and actually this. These two of information will be there. Apart from that, other piece of information will be also there.
no, sir. We will just write them like what is expected actually, but what is the actual?
Apart from that, no more information we are going to provide.
I know, sir.
Okay. And what is meant by retrospective meetings?
Yes, sir. Retrospective meetings are the meetings which is the last phase of Scrum methodology.
Mm-hmm.
In this meeting, the product owner, Scrum Master, and the entire Scrum team will involve in it.
Mhm.
In this meeting, we will say about the things that went well and that don't went well. Then that need to be changed in the further sprints, sir. So this meeting consists of these all points to be discussed.
Okay. My last question:
Yes.
what is the good way of writing test cases?
Writing positive test cases, sir.
Only positive test cases are fine.
Maximum number of positive test cases, sir. Because we can write
Okay,
maximum number.
we'll write test cases, but what is the good way of writing test cases? What should be there when you're writing any test cases? What a mindset that QA team has to be there whenever they are writing test
Yeah.
cases?
A QA member should have a mindset like we need to think about all the persons, sir. It may be like I can do this, then why can't the others? We should not think like that. We need to think that maybe they don't. They will think in this way. So we need to think in other person's perspective also, sir. Then we can write a test case in a very good way because only one perspective does not say that yeah you are writing a good test case because there are so many perspectives for different people. So we need to consider every perspective in that. That way we can write good test
Good.
cases.
Okay, so please, you are confident on the things and good on the things, and I think you are good on communications. You are technical, right? Please try to think out of box and give the answers. Then it makes sense for you. But anyhow, the answers are good. But try to think in out of box so that you will go to very much closer to the interviews. Go to the interviews, right?
Okay.
So anyhow, thanks for information.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.